These female fighters really thought they could defeat Dakota easily.
Who's taking on Dakota Ditcheva next Friday night, the 8th of December, PFL Dublin, for the championship, the European Championship, and €100,000.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to it? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I can't wait to step in the cage and fight, and I'm ready, and I can't wait to show you who is the real warrior and just this.
Yeah, I feel quite comfortable on the cage when I fight, so I felt like from there I had her straight away, like she weren't really getting off the cage from there. So, and when I hit with that knee, she made like a funny noise, so I knew it had sunk straight away. And when she dropped, I was a bit confused because I was like, I know that's just gone straight into your stomach, not anywhere else. So I was like, what the hell's going on? But yeah, I knew that.
But when they faced her in the ring, they couldn't even stand a chance.
Question the gameness of Skatisi.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at this time plumb. Every time Skatisi gets close.
MMA debut, obviously got a vast experience in Thai boxing.
Thai boxing 11-1, I think 11-1-1 actually. Her mum a Thai boxer, but she said her style's like her mum's, forward and aggressive, and that's exactly what we're getting tonight.
Yeah, big pressure straight away. She just has to be careful, obviously. In Thai, you clinch, it's not working, you get separated. You don't want to punch yourself.
This is Boxing Planet, and in this video, we will see some of Dakota's best fights. The first one was against Leonora Silvia. It was an amateur bout on March 23rd, 2019. Let's get into it. Round 1, from the opening bell, Dakota Ditcheva came out composed and patient, immediately taking control of the center of the ring. She didn't rush or waste energy. Instead, she used her jab to measure distance and set the tempo.
Her style's like her mum's, forward and aggressive, and that's exactly what we're getting tonight.
Yeah, big pressure straight away. She just has to be careful, obviously. In Thai, you clinch, it's not working, you get separated. You don't want to punch yourself into a clinch too often.
Nice
Got
knee in the middle.
Learn to take a step back and land the shots. But very strong there.
And picking those knees well. Coming from Aspire Combat as well, Sports Academy over there, Dean Garnett in the corner.
Yeah, a good gym to help her transition into the mixed martial arts game.
Lisa Howarth, her mother, in the corner as well, just watching on. Has watched her compete 13 times in Thai boxing. Now stepping into MMA, very excited to do this belt. This is a tough test as well in Silvia Leonaro. They've got her down as 0-0 on the thing, but I know she's had fights before. I think she's fought
I'm sure
Friedman.
Yeah, I'm sure she's 2-2.
I think so, yeah.
I'm sure that was announced. Certainly we've seen her a couple of times.
Kennedy Freeman, that's right. I think she's.
Leonora Silvia tried to circle and stay light on her feet, throwing a few tentative shots, but Dakota's reach and timing quickly disrupted her rhythm. Every jab Dakota landed pushed Silvia further back and made her hesitate. As the round progressed, Dakota began mixing in straight rights and quick combinations. Her punches were sharp and accurate, while Silvia's shots lacked power and consistency. Dakota also showed strong defensive awareness, slipping punches and stepping just out of range before firing back. By the final minute of round 1, Dakota was clearly in control, landing the cleaner shots and forcing Silvia to stay defensive. The round ended with Dakota firmly ahead, having established dominance without overcommitting.
Which she's been used to. Let's see what she's got off her back. This is where near enough everybody who fights her is going to want to put her. So good feet on the hips, creating space.
And Portugal, there's a growing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu scene over there. Obviously the Euros happen there each year. Let's see what.
Oh, looks at the triangle. The coach has thrown the leg over, stuffed the arm. Let's see if she can cinch this up.
Pulling down on the head.
Yeah, she needs to get that left leg across the shoulders. She's trying to find an angle. It's getting tighter. She might use her right arm to grab her shin and pull that in. And Leonardo is putting herself further into that by driving her head in.
Maybe switch to the armbar. No, feeds the arm across, the right thing to do now.
Yeah, looked like she was going to try and pull the foot. She's not going to have the time to finish it. Gone to the arm. She's going to have the time to really attack for that.
Only a few seconds left now.
Wow, but showed us those long legs aren't just good for kicking. A superb triangle she threw up. She's doing all the right things off the cage there to tighten it up. Switch to the armbar, but just not enough time.
Yeah, I mean, very good attacking game from her back, which is, you know, hey, no doubt a place where she's going to be spending a lot of time when she's just getting started in wrestling and grappling. You know, she'll be getting taken down a lot, put there, so you've got to have good submissions and you've got to have good stand-ups. She's at the very least shown us that she can threaten with submissions from there. I think advice from the corner coming out for round 2 would just be, once she starts letting go of the strikes, just to keep half a step back, you know, and not smother her work.
Yeah, I'd like to see her use some of that striking.
Round two started with Dakota immediately increasing the pressure. She stepped forward with confidence, throwing faster and heavier combinations. Sylvia attempted to stand her ground, but Dakota's speed and precision overwhelmed her. Clean punches began landing in quick succession, snapping Sylvia's head back and forcing her into survival mode.
To her opponent's back, so maybe rip her up there with her right hand, stand her back up.
Oh, nice takedown there, but in the scramble.
Yeah, good balance, good manoeuvring there from Dakota.
And then a nice sprawl as well.
Sensing the moment, Dakota poured it on. She trapped Sylvia near the ropes and unleashed a flurry of punches, jabs, straights, and hooks, giving Sylvia no time to recover. Sylvia tried to cover up, but the strikes kept getting through. The referee closely watched as Sylvia absorbed unanswered shots. Once it became clear she could no longer intelligently defend herself, the referee stepped in and stopped the fight.
Old clinching habits die hard, I guess.
And that just not giving the space. It was only contact that let Leonara know where she was.
Oh,
but look
big
at this.
right hand and the ref waves it.
Wow! Dakota Ditcheva takes the victory here in her MMA debut. What a fighter.
For a moment,
Dakota Ditcheva secured the victory in round 2 via TKO by referee stoppage due to strikes, marking a dominant performance that showed her skill, composure, and finishing ability. And that brings us to the end of this fight breakdown. What we witnessed was a clear example of why Dakota Ditcheva has been so highly respected from the very beginning of her career. Against Leonora Sylvia, she showed patience, intelligence, and composure, never rushing, never panicking, and always staying in control. From the opening bell to the referee's stoppage, Dakota dictated the pace and made every second count. This fight wasn't just about power, it was about timing, accuracy, and ring awareness. Dakota read her opponent perfectly, broke her down round by round, and finished the fight when the moment was right. Performances like this prove that her success is no accident. It's the result of discipline, skill, and relentless hard work. As Dakota continues to grow and face tougher competition, fights like this remind us where it all started and why so many people believe she has championship potential. This was another statement victory in her journey, and it's only the beginning. This is Boxing Planet. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
What am I going to do in the next 16 years? What's the best thing I can do? Get ready to meet God.